Do you want your patients to book the lab test instantly on the WhatsApp? Then I'm here with an amazing WhatsApp chatbot which is going to do so. So hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to create WhatsApp chatbot for lab test enquiries and bookings. And we are going to build this WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow, which is going to automate the booking process. And by the help of this chatbot, your patients can check the details of the lab test right on their WhatsApp. So firstly in this video, we are going to create a WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if a user will send a message, an automatic reply will be sent to them. So if you also want to create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot, then let me take you towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So let's get ready for creating the WhatsApp chatbot for lab test enquiries and bookings. So right here on my screen, you can see this is the structured format of the flow which I have created for creating the chatbot for your own labs. So now let's start building this. But before that, I'm going to show you the real working of this WhatsApp chatbot. So now for testing this WhatsApp chatbot, let's move on towards my WhatsApp with me. Now let's say I'm the user or the patient who want to inquire about the lab test and make booking. So here I will be sending a message to the business number that is saved as test number here, and I have added this number in my Pabbly Chatflow account. So here I'm going to send a message that is book test. So I am going to enter this message, and I have added this message as a keyword in my flow, which is going to initiate my WhatsApp chatbot. And the result is here. I am getting a welcome message that is, hi there, welcome to health check diagnostic. How can I help you today? And here we are getting two buttons, that is view test and contact support. So now I am going to select this first button, that is view test. And as I have selected this button, I am getting a list of the test. So now let's open this list and check the test. So here you can see I'm getting some of the tests. So now let's say I'm going to select this first option, that is complete blood count or CBC, and as I have selected it, I'm getting the details of this test with its pricing, purpose and the requirements. And here we are getting a button, that is book test, which I'm going to select. And as I have selected this book test button, I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my full name. So here I'm going to enter my full name as demo user. So here I have provided my full name as well. And as I have provided my full name, I am getting a message which is asking me to enter my age. So here I am going to enter my age. So now let's provide it. And here I have provided my age as well. And as I have provided my age, I am getting a message which is asking me to enter the preferred date. So now let's enter the preferred date over here. So here I have provided my preferred date as well, and as I have provided my preferred date, I am getting a thank you message which says, thank you, your test is booked, you will receive a confirmation shortly. Now we are done with the first button. Now let's move on towards the second button, that is contact support. And as I have selected this contact support button, I am getting a message consisting of the contact number, lab hours and the email address. So now you can see that the WhatsApp chatbot I have built and is successfully working. So are you ready for creating this? So now let's move on towards our Pabbly Chatflow. So for accessing the Pabbly Chatflow, you just have to type its URL over the new tab, that is pabbly.com/chatflow, and once you will enter the URL, you will be getting the landing page of Pabbly. And here you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click over this sign up free, but if you are an existing user, you can simply click over this sign in. And if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, you get 100 free credits every month for practicing Pabbly Chatflow. But before moving on forward, I am going to tell you about Pabbly community. So here you can see this is the page of Pabbly community where automation users, marketers and business owners gather to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant updates regarding using the Pabbly applications. So you can also join Pabbly community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly community, you can find link in the description given below. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Chatflow again for creating our WhatsApp chatbot. So here you can see I'm landed to my Pabbly chat flow, and now I am going to simply click over this sign in, and once you finish your sign up you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where you can see these are the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create a WhatsApp chatbot, we have to access Pabbly chat flow for that. So now let's click over this access now button, and we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly chat flow, which can be seen here. And on this dashboard page you can see these are the numbers I have connected to my account. And if you also want to add your WhatsApp number, you simply have to go to add WhatsApp number button, and here you can see we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp connect and manual token connect. So if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, you can simply click over this WhatsApp connect, and if you want to connect with token number, you can simply click over this manual token connect. And if you want to learn more about adding WhatsApp number to the Pabbly Chatflow account, then you can find video link in the description given below. Now moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create a WhatsApp chatbot, we firstly have to create flows for that. So for that you simply have to click over the flows given on the sidebar. And if you want to learn more about these remaining features, you can find video link in the description given below. So now let's click over the flows. And here we are landed to this flow builder page. And if you want to create your own flow, you simply have to click over this add flow button, and you will be landed to this flow page where we are getting this option for providing the flow name. So now let's provide a name to our flow here. So here I'm providing it the name WhatsApp chatbot for lab test enquiries and bookings. And afterwards we are getting this option for trigger. Now you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is the action which is going to initiate our WhatsApp chatbot. And now on this trigger, we are getting many trigger events such as keyword rejects match, user starts conversation, and many more. But here I am going to keep it as the same, that is keyword rejects match. Now you might be thinking, what is this keyword and rejects? So keywords are the words which initiate your WhatsApp chatbot. Now let's say I want to initiate my WhatsApp chatbot as soon as someone enters a message. Now if you remember, while initiating my WhatsApp chatbot, I have entered a message that is book test, and that's the same. So here I'm going to create my keyword that is book test. So for that you just have to type it and press the enter key, and here our one keyword is ready. And afterwards we are getting this option for regex. So regex is basically the short form for the regular expression. These are used for the specific user input, and if you want to trigger any message, you can enter regex like this. But here, as I've already added my keyword, I will be removing this regex from here. Now we are done with the trigger. Now I'm going to send a welcome message to my clients or the customers. So for that we simply have to drag and drop and select text button over here, and in this text button node I am going to enter a welcome message. So here you can see I have entered this welcome message for my customers, and now in this text button node I am going to add some buttons. So for that we simply have to click over this add button, and here you have to enter the text. So here you have to enter the text of your first button. So now let's enter the text and create it. So here you can see I have created my first button, and now I am going to create one more button. So now let's again click over this add button and enter the text of our another button. So here I have created my second button as well, that is contact support. Now if my user select this first button, that is view test, I am going to provide them list of the test. So for that we just have to drag and drop and select list over here, and in this list node it is asking me to enter header, body and footer for the list. So now I am going to provide a body to my list here. So here you can see I have provided this body to my list. Now I am going to add some items to this list. So for that we firstly have to create a section, and on the section I am going to add some items. So now let's click over this add section, and here I am going to provide my section title as test. And afterwards I am going to add some items by simply selecting this add items button, and here I am going to provide the title of my first item or my first test, and you can even provide the description of your list item as well. So here you can see that I have provided the first item of my list, that is complete blood count CBC, and now I am going to add some more items to this list. So here you can see I have added 2 more items to my list, that is liver function test and vitamin D test. Now I am going to provide contact custom field to all these list items. And now you might be thinking that why I am doing so. So here I am providing contact custom field for getting the response my user has selected, as contact custom field help us to store extra information about our clients. And for providing the contact custom field, you just have to go to the action, and here you can observe this option, that is set custom field, which you have to select. And now I'm going to connect this first list item, that is CBC, with this contact custom field action node. And here it is asking me to select the contact custom fields, which can be seen here. Now if you want to create your own contact custom field, you simply have to go to the settings, and here you can observe this option, that is contact custom fields, which you have to select. But before that, you have to save this flow by simply selecting the save button so that you don't lose your data. And as you will select this contact custom fields, you will be landed to the contact custom fields page, which I have already opened. And here you can see these are the contact custom fields I have created. And for creating your own contact custom field, you simply have to click over this add more field button, and here you have to provide the field name, and at last you simply have to click over this save button. And now I have already created my contact custom field, so now let's select it over here. So here I am going to select my contact custom field as medical test, which can be seen here. And now it is asking me to enter the value. So here you have to enter the value for which you are creating this contact custom field. So as we are creating this contact custom field for this first list item, I am going to enter the same value. So with this, we have provided contact custom field to the first list item, and now I am going to do the same for remaining list item as well. So here you can see I have provided this contact custom field medical test to the second list item, that is LFT liver function test, and for this last list item, that is vitamin D test as well. Now I am going to provide the details of this test in our text button node. So for that, we just have to drag and drop and select text button over here, and in this text button node I am going to provide the details of the respective test, and here I am going to create a button, that is book test. So for creating the button, you know the process, that you simply have to click over this add button and enter the text of your button. So here you can see I have provided the details of this first test, that is complete blood count, and here I have created a button, that is book test. And now I am going to do the same for remaining list item as well. So here you can see that I have provided the details of the second test, that is LFT, and the last test, that is vitamin D test. So with this, we have provided the details of all the tests with a button, that is book test. Now if my user select this button, that is book test, I am going to ask them some questions for booking their test. So for asking the question, you just have to go to the action where you can see this option of ask question, which you have to select, and now you will be getting this question node where you can enter the question which you want to ask from your customers or the patients. So here I am going to enter a question asking for the full name. So now let's enter our question over here in this question node. So here you can see I have entered this question asking for the full name, and now I am going to select my contact custom field as full name, which can be seen here, and here I am going to select my format as any. Now I am going to add some more questions likewise. So here you can see I have entered this another question asking for the age of my patient, and here I have selected my contact custom field as age and the format as any, and at last I have entered this question where I am asking for the preferred date, and here I have selected my contact custom field as date, and here I am going to select my format as date as well. And as you will select the format as date, it will ask you to enter the number. So here you have to enter the number of attempt you want to provide to your user or the patients for entering a valid input. So here I am going to provide my number of attempt as 1, and as you will provide the number of attempt, it will ask you to enter the validation error message. So this validation error message will be sent to your user if they enter an invalid input. So here I am going to provide a validation error message, that is please enter valid date. So here I have provided this message. Now if my user provides me the answer of all these questions, I am going to provide them a confirmation message, and for providing the confirmation message, we are going to use text button node. So here I have provided this thank you or the confirmation message in this text button node. So now with this, we have successfully worked with our first button, that is view test, and if my user select the second button, that is contact support, I am going to provide the contact details in a message node. So again, you have have to drag and drop and select text button. And now let's enter the contact details in this text button node. So here you can see I have provided the contact details such as phone number, email address and the lab hours in this text button node. Now with this we have successfully created our flow. Now we just have to save this flow, and for that you simply have to click over this save button. And here we are getting this pop-up, which means we have successfully saved our flow. Now I'm going to show you how we are receiving message from our customers and how we are sending them the automated reply. So for that, let's move on towards my inbox with me given on the sidebar. And here we are landed to this page where on this particular number, you can see I am successfully receiving message from my customers and our automated replies are successfully sent or delivered to them. So now in this video, you have seen how easily I have built in an amazing WhatsApp chatbot which is going to automate all your tasks, even booking the lab testing as well. So now you can also create an amazing chatbot for your own business without even a single word coding and within few minutes. And you can even share the flow which you have created. And for sharing the flow, you just have to go to the flow builder page again, and here you can see this is the flow which I have recently created. So I'm going to select 3 dots of this flow, and here you can see this option that is share flow which you have to select, and you will be getting this flow link. So you can share this flow link with your friends so that they can also know about this amazing automation tool that is Pabbly Chatflow, and they can also automate their all tasks. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Chatflow now and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating many more amazing automations and chatbots like this. And if this video is really helpful, then hit the like and subscribe button. And I have added the link of the flow which I have recently created in the description box. So make sure to check it out. So thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.